We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball on MLB Network. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the New York Yankees. It's going to be fun marveling at two of the best in the game, and it's next on MLB Network. Alan Fitch, a righty from the state of Ohio, will do the pitching in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's done a real good job on the year keeping the opponent's batting average down. Both righties and lefties coming into this one, hitting under 250 against this guy. He's been good all season long. Into the box, Freddie Santiago, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
The center fielder, number 27.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, they lost last game only by 1 run. Those are the tough ones. But I'm sure they've looked at the film, made a few adjustments, and let's see if they can give a better effort today.
In there, a base hit.
Batting second, the right fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in safely. In now, Adam Greenberg, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. As he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Strike called. Now it skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there. Well, that stolen base was about as bang as they come, and his show track demonstrates to us right here it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. That fastball straightens him up a bit. 1-2 now. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Greenberg is hitting over 330. Nothing to scoff at, clearly.
Matty, this is the type of player that absolutely frustrates the pitching staff and frustrates the defense because you know the ball's getting put in play at all times.
Now time to list the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Jerry Hillsdale.
Dero, Jerry Hillsdale might be one of the more solid everyday umpires in the league right now.
Yeah, I think he's one of the best in the business, Dan. High praise all around. You go into both meetings with the managers, and what do? They rave about Jerry Hillsdale.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
2 ways to look at this walk. If you're the hitting coach, you say, that's a great AB. Down 0-2 and you work the walk. But if you're a pitcher like me, that's just a case of letting a guy off the hook, and that can really frustrate you.
Here's Dexter Fowler now. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. From the stretch.
Ball.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Reeves is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Batting fourth, the shortstop, J.C. Embry.
Digging in, J.C. Embry. He comes in with a 6-game hitting streak to his credit, so he'll look to keep that rolling in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
Santiago over at second. Greenberg at first, one gone. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
I tip my hat to the batter right there for taking that pitch. Most guys would have definitely been swinging in that situation. 2-0 fastball, but that was not in the zone he was looking for. Move on to the next pitch.
Reeves is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ryan Buckner.
Coming to the plate now, Ryan Buckner, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Here comes the first pitch. And a curveball in for a strike.
Hey, I'm surprised he went to that spot in his zone. This guy's known for being a down and in hitter. Don't expect too many pitches going in that spot.
One and one, the count to the Cubs' first baseman.
1-1.
2 men are on with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1-2.
Hey, it's looking like he might be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Now a curveball misses inside.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Leaps and makes a terrific catch, and with that the side is retired. First baseman not normally known as the greatest leapers, but this wasn't too bad. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. Elvis Franco will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
This guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. It seems like the more trouble he gets in, the better he pitches. Really tough to hit with runners in scoring position, and that's one of the reasons why his team loves when he's out on the mound. He doesn't give up very many crooked numbers.
Into the box now, Richie Rich. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Three balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at-bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
Batting second,
At the plate, Andres Cruz looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch of the at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Good waist pitch, 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Hit on the ground is short. And there's out number 2.
Batting third, the first baseman, Jack Elliott.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Jack Elliott, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Now the pitch. Fastball well outside. Yanked fouled off to the right. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
I got 2-1 to count.
2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
And another foul ball. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Still no score. Stepping in, Pete Armstrong. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First pitch on its way. Line drive, base hit to right. With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Jesse Padilla.
Standing in now, Jesse Padilla, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. A runner at first with no outs here. Grounded to third. This could be 2. Scooped up. 1 there. On to first to complete the double play.
Batting eighth, the second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
So in now for Chicago, Jason Kipnis, to show you what he did in May versus what he's done so far at the plate in June. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. 4-1.
Pretty good pitch right here to a left-handed power hitter. The one thing you want to do, keep the ball inside so he can't get those long arms out and extended. Really good pitcher's pitch right there, even though he didn't get the called strike.
Lifted the other way out to left center. Reeves is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Nothing happening there for the Cubbies. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and digging in is the big-time power threat, John Costello.
John Costello.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Popped him up. Kipnis is under it. One away.
Batting fifth, the third baseman, Vinny J.
So digging in now, Vinny J. It was a two-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. First pitch on its way. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Bottom of the second here with no score. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hate to be Captain Obvious here, but he looks great to begin this start. That's already 3 Ks for him in the first 5 hitters. It'd be awesome to see him keep up this pace.
Next for New York, David Santos is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I gotta believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. Santos is undoubtedly one of the best hitters in baseball, especially against right-handed pitching. He tends to hit for both power and average, so he's certainly a big threat in matchups like these.
Yeah, you could tell he is just super confident against right-handed guys. You know, sometimes it's coincidence, sometimes it's you don't see many lefties, Matty, but bottom line is 75% of the time there's a right-hander on the mound, and this guy finds barrel consistently.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. And that'll bring in the veteran Ben Zobrist, and he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow. First offering on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Zobrist with a 1-2 count now. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Man, this at-bat has changed quickly from 0-2 now to 2-2. A good job of plate discipline by this hitter, not chasing those pitches just off the plate.
Now here's the pitch. Swing and a line drive. Leaps high as he makes the catch. Well done.
Off the bat, that had soft base hit written all over it, but a nice snag there by the infielder on that soft liner that could have been a potential base hit.
Ready for another chance? Freddie Santiago. He singled his last time up. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch hit hard, but foul. Third inning, no score to this point. 1 ball and 1 strike to the Cubs leadoff batter. One and 2 now.
Hey, I couldn't tell from up here if the hitter was taking all the way or sitting fastball and just got knee buckled. Either way, that was a really good curveball right there. Move on to the next pitch, but have that in the back of your mind.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Digging in, Adam Greenberg. He drew a walk his first time up. The pitch.
Got to be careful with this guy here. He can really handle the bat. Even though they're 2 outs, he might try to drop one down for a base hit.
Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a cold strike.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
The 1-1. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw is right there for the 3rd out, and a high degree of difficulty on that one as the side is retired. Cubs are down in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Now to the plate, Kevin Reeves. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. First pitch coming. Here it is. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well located fastball right there. If he can continue to do that, he'll pitch deep into this one.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Woo-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. Just inside, not by much. It's 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
That was another good pitch and a tough call that could have gone either way. He couldn't get him to bite on it again, so the count's gone from 0-2 to 3-2.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the 3rd.
That's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Digging in, Bruno Alaniz, and he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a throw over. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And there he goes towards second. A pitch out. The throw. And that'll be in plenty of time, and a perfect call on the pitch out there.
That throw wasn't on the money from the catcher that time, but he did have a lot behind it. His good arm made up for it, and he nabs him trying to take second.
Two balls and a strike. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. It's down for extra bases, and the Yankees have their first hit of the game. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. At the plate, Jose Diaz. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better, your wife gets prettier, everything is just working.
Greenberg has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. And even with 2 away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base. Into the box now, Andres Cruz. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch on its way. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Here's the 0-2. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Yanks strand a pair. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Stepping into the box, Dexter Fowler. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Dexter Fowler.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. On a good curveball gets him swinging for out number 1.
Wow, this guy's mowing right through this lineup right now, but that's what happens when you don't get a chance to see a pitcher very often. That's one of the things that are helpful when you're pitching in interleague games. It's always a good advantage for the pitcher because the hitters don't get to see that guy very often.
Into the box now, J.C. Embry, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
Not a real good pitch there. 0-2. Probably not what he was trying to do with that fastball. He was trying to miss probably up and away, and he threw that one down into the dirt on an 0-2 pitch. Very rarely are you going to get hitters to chase an 0-2 fastball that's down in the dirt.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a walk.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Now at the plate, Ryan Buckner, as the switch hitter, will take his cuts left-handed here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. In there, now the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
That's pretty savvy base running, right? A lot of pitchers don't throw over twice in a row, so I think he was going on first movement, and it worked out nicely.
Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the second out of the inning.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
To the plate now, Pete Armstrong, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. 1 left for the Cubs. On to the bottom of the 4th now, still with no score. Now at the plate, Jack Elliott comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
First baseman, Jack Elliott.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here it comes.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, John Costello. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
This is somewhat of a cause for concern. This guy needs to hit better left-handed against right-handed pitching.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count, and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, there's a bullet down the right field line. That had double written all over, but a great job by the right fielder to cut it off and keep him to a single.
Nice aggressive turn by the batter right there, but hats off to the right fielder to keep him from getting the scoring position.
Into the box, Vinny J. Ball one to start the at-bat. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1.
Count 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with 1 away.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Digging in now for the Yankees, David Santos. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
The left fielder, number 30, Kevin Reeves.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Kevin Reeves. From the belt, kicks and deals. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
The 2-0.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Here's the 2-1. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Bruno Alaniz would be next. A payoff pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set. The payoff pitch. Popped up. Back behind second. And Kipnis will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Through 4. Still tied. 0-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Thank you, Heidi.
Jesse Padilla.
Here's the first pitch to him. Jesse Padilla is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Hey, I can understand this batter's frustration right here. He's trying to be aggressive and get something going for his team. They're getting shut out in the 5th inning, but that's exactly why they're getting shut out. You need to keyhole and stay on the attack and make this pitcher come in the middle of the plate.
Now the 2-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Gone to lead off the inning. Solo shot to right center. 4th home run for him on the season, and the Cubs are on the board first, 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
And is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Ground ball right side, straight into the shift. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the 3rd baseman, Ben Zobrist.
Digging in the switch hitter, Ben Zobrist. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swing and a line drive, but right at the shortstop for the second out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in, Freddie Santiago. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Center fielder on the run. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Cubs are on the board first thanks to this solo home run. On to the bottom of the 5th. It's now 1-0 Chicago. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Leading off for the Yankees.
Striding in, Bruno Alaniz. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. And now pitch on the way.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Santiago has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So striding in, Jose Diaz. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
No balls and a strike to count. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. One and two now. And now a pitch on the way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled off. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. To first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently 3rd best. Next will be the designated hitter, Richie Rich. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Now here it comes. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Fowler has a read on it. And the inning is over. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Ready once again, Adam Greenberg.
Leading off for the Cubs, the right fielder, Adam Greenberg.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1. The 1-0 home. Hit out towards second. And this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
So now to the plate, Dexter Fowler. And he puts it on the ground to second. He's got it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Not sure the spin throw was necessary there, but it sure looked good. Would have been questionable if he threw it away, but he put it right on the money for the out.
So coming to the plate, J.C. Embry. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Embry A switch hitter that stands in at an even 6 feet tall. He's had a nice season to this point and may well earn a spot on the National League All-Star roster because of it. He heads into today second in fan votes among shortstops.
Yeah, and he's been having an excellent season to date, making a push towards that All-Star game. Hey, fans, get out there and vote. This guy sits in second place, but I'm sure he'd like to be named starter.
Count even at 2-2. Three and two now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
One out and a runner on second base. Sent on the ground out to second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The first baseman, number 22, Ryan Buckner.
In now, Ryan Buckner. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Slow roller down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-1. Men on third with 2 down. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Gets the sign, the 2-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter.
Now batting, Pete Armstrong. He's set, and the pitch. 0-1 the count. Runners on first and third, 2 away. There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. Now a fastball here that'll wisely lay off, and it's 1-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
Turned on down the line, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. One and two. Here it is. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. In to score, the runner from third.
Hey, there's a good job of battling right there, D-Row. Pitcher have the advantage with 2 outs, 2 strikes. You're 1 pitch away, and boy, what a terrific piece of hitting right there.
Yeah, that's a great job right there. Some guys are not afraid to hit with 2 strikes. They'll take that pitcher deep in the count, feeling comfortable about it. That's the type of hitter this guy is, and he was able to come through.
Jesse Padilla will stand in yet again as we flash you back to the middle innings. This was a turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ballgame to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. 2 down, runners at first and second. Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Only 1 in the inning for the Cubs. 2, 3, and 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. The Cubs are on top 2-0. Now at the plate, Andres Cruz will lead it off as we start the home 6th.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, strike 1. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. A ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Greenberg is there, 1 away.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman, Jack
Ready
Elliott.
now, Jack Elliott. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And he gives this a pretty good ride that time, but that's going to be up amongst the crowd, a foul ball. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1.
Every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
And it's 1-2.
Great job of doubling up with a fastball inside. A lot of times you'll see a pitcher go in there, but they won't go back in there a second time. This guy's not afraid to pitch inside.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Here he comes again, 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
Nice 2-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, John Costello. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. A 1 pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
High in the air down the right field line. And foul. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside. It's full now, 3-2. Vinny J would be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. And this one misses inside. A ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Now in the box, Vinny J. And we'll see if they can make him pay for the 2-out walk. Always considered a big no-no, of course. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball one, no strike.
The 1-0. That's lifted the other way out to left. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So it's no runs on no hits, no errors, and one man left on. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 2 and the Yankees nothing. Peter Ratto is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
New York Yankees. Number 35, Peter Ratto.
Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
Jason Kipnis.
First delivery to him on the way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. The 1-1. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here's Ben Zobrist now, standing in from the right side as he takes strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fly ball out toward left center field. Long run for the center fielder, but he won't get there. It falls in.
The center fielder, number 27, Freddie Santiago.
Standing in now, Freddie Santiago, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Runners on first with 1 down. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. Ball's there, and he is out. Good throw.
Well, they've got a small lead, and they're pushing to add to it by being aggressive on the base pass. But as a manager, you just hope you're not giving up outs that you wish you could have had back.
Breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. And that ends the inning. 1 hit's all they get. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. The Cubbies are in front 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, David Santos.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First pitch on its way. Fouled away.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
The windup and the 0-1. Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. Hits ball one. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first and no swing. It's ball two. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. But this will land untouched. Three and two to the Yankees center fielder.
Yeah, well, down two. You better believe they'd gladly take a leadoff walk right here. Anything to get a base runner on and get that tying run to the plate.
And that misses ball four. It's a leadoff walk to start the home seventh.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you, so we'll see if that's the case here.
Settling in now, Kevin Reeves. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Zobrist is there. Kipnis on to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly two away now.
Nice job on the mound to bounce back from the leadoff walk. Those are usually pretty costly, but that won't be the case this time after the 2-ball.
Digging in once again, Bruno Alaniz. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Here's a fastball in on the fists, and that'll even things up at 2-2. Here it comes. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting, shortstop, Jose Diaz.
At the plate, Jose Diaz pulled high in the air out to left field. Fowler has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees. They're down 2-0. Leading off the inning, Adam Greenberg, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. The 0-1. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Left fielder coming in. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Hey, give the hitter credit right there. He was ready for that heater 0-2. But Dan, I question your pitch selection.
You know, sometimes as a pitcher, you don't want to give a good hitter the same pitch back to back to back, 3 pitches in a row. His thinking might have been right there. He had gone off speed 2 pitches in a row. Maybe he had him set up for the fastball. He guessed wrong.
To the plate now, Dexter Fowler. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball one. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Nobody out, runner on first. Softly hit down to third, likely no shot at two. And he is in there. Next will be the cleanup hitter, J.C. Embry. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one.
There are a couple of points in every game that could decide winning or losing. This is one of those critical spots. Time to make some great pitches.
The 1-0. High and deep to center field. A ball that's carrying. But he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Here comes the first pitch. So far this season, with runners in scoring position, Buckner is hitting over 350, up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
The tag gets one. On to first, and it's a double play, although the run does come in to score from third.
The batter, number 5, designated hitter, Pete Armstrong.
So base is empty now after the double play, and striding forward the designated hitter, Pete Armstrong. Here comes the first pitch. Hit on the ground toward the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. He'll come home with it. And they're not going to get him. He's in there at the plate.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4 and you know that save situation's gone out the window, don't tell me that didn't hurt you.
Oh, it does hurt you. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up to warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Jesse Padilla is at the plate as he watches ball one. The set and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Swinging a soft liner. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Cubs lead this one 4-0. In now is the Yankees DH, Richie Rich. 4th trip to the plate now, and he's hitless to this point.
Yeah, he and his teammates have really been shut down by some very good pitching in this one. Been fun for a guy like me to watch.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The windup and the 0-1. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows. Finally able to get this offense potentially going with one swing of the bat. Being shut out all game, but not anymore.
Here comes the Chicago skipper now up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 7 solid innings for him in this one as he gave his club a very strong outing indeed. Ronnie Wickert is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out.
Number 0, Ronnie Wickert.
At the plate now, Andres Cruz. This will go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And he misses. 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor. 3-1.
3-2.
Helpful.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Oh, and he lets him off the hook there as this isn't even close for ball 4.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman,
Stepping up to the plate, Jack Elliott. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah. 0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. A runner at first with no outs here. Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Liner toward right center. But this will not elude the right fielder's grasp as he ranges over to handle it for the first out.
the catcher, number 17, John Costello.
stepping in, John Costello. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
2 strikes.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Working for the punch out and the offering. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Riding in once again, Vinny J. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he gets ahead 0-1.
0-1.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And this is swung on and missed, so they come right after him, and it remains second and third, but with 2 away now.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
So now to the plate, David Santos in the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Here's the 1-0. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Two and one now.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Runners at second and third with 2 gone.
Ball
3-1. Kevin Reeves would be next if they can keep this inning alive. High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away. So that's the second walk he's worked in this one.
Yeah, and that seems to be a popular approach when this guy steps in. He can really hurt you with one swing, so I think the idea is mostly not to let this one guy beat you, Matt.
So a big moment here, and standing in Kevin Reeves, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. First pitch on its way.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
2 out, bases loaded. On the ground to the right side and through, a base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their deficit. It's now a 4-2 game.
Boy, that's a tough one right there if you're a pitcher, Dero. You think you make a decent pitch, ball hit to the hole right through there. You're hoping it can get knocked down. Instead, base hit, run batted in.
Yeah, and as the batter right there, you're taking off your batting gloves, giving dabs to the first base coach. Glad that found the hole right there. Ribeye steak, chalk one up.
Tadahito Hong answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases-loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Stepping in now, Bruno Alaniz. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. A ball that's tarrying. 1 run scores. Here's the go-ahead run heading for the plate. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 5-4 game.
Dan, you'll take RBIs any way you can get them, but when they give your team the lead in the late innings, man, that feels good.
Oh, it especially does, especially when you start to score runs late in the game off of quality pitching. When runs are at a premium, that's one makes you feel really good about yourself.
In now, Jose Diaz, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. So a very good outburst here as 5 runs come across and allow them to take the lead. We've played 8 full. The Yankees lead this one 5-4. Rob Soto comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. Alvaro Ojeda will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 29, Alvaro Ojeda.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1. And it was quite a turn of events we witnessed in the last half. A lot of runs put up on the board, and we've got a very close game on our hands now. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Ojeda, a California-born ball player. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder coming on. He can't get there as it falls in.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'll be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Standing in now, Ben Zobrist. That's a strike to throw down. He is not in time. Pretty close, but he got in there safely. Well, when a stolen base is that close, it's interesting to check it out on show track. And as the numbers come in, you'll want to focus on the top speed. Really good, and it paid off there. The 0-1 on its way. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. No one out with a runner at second. Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike. He's set. Here's the 2-2. A runner at second, nobody out. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. One away.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you could do with that. Textbook sinker.
To the plate now, Freddie Santiago, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. One out, one on in a one-run game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. The 0-2 once more. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
At the plate now, Adam Greenberg. Weak grounder down the first baseline. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Yeah, and the home crowd is loving it as they jumped out in front in the bottom of the 8th, and they did what they had to do in the 9th to seal the deal.
This evening's game comes to an end, 5-4, the final tally. The Yanks get their 20th home win this year. Peter Ratto gets the win in relief, his 6th of the season. Rob Soto wraps it up for the save, his 9th of the year. So that's a wrap for us here tonight. For my partners in the booth, Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac and Heidi Watney on the field, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network. Have a good night, everybody.